Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Norkia from the high court end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, that just didn't stick. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the over. The score is now 3 for 54.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Poor shot, really lucky. Kolkata has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Massive chance. And gone. Brilliant catch. Super catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Russell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Prabhadesai taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Kolkata managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
And out. Superb bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Batsman is coming in at number 7.
That'll be a dead ball. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single.
End of the 10th over. The batting team now on 5 for 72.
Russell from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Russell has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Prabhadesa. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Maxwell has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Good pick up, big chance. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great shot. Through the gap.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Huge edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Going with spin now.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. How will he reply?
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
5, yes! 30 off 5. Can they make it a full set this over? What a shot. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
So the last few overs have seen an increase in the run rate. They've done an excellent job here. A big score's on the cards.
And they've pulled it away, have they? Yes, they have. 6 maximums in a row for the over. Massive. That is massive. Prabhadesa throwing this match on its head. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Edge, but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. Narayan from the pavilion end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Drilled that one away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Huge. That has flown.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gets that away.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
It's been a monumental game with runs aplenty, and despite going at 12 plus and over, they still need to accelerate even further.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Jumped all over the slower ball. Only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Pandey shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Edged it.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.